Welcome to our latest update video, where we're thrilled to share some exciting new features and improvements we rolled out in March. Let's dive into the details and see how these updates can enhance your Yeeflow experience. First up, we've made some enhancements to the My Request page on your Yeeflow home screen. You'll now find a Drafts tab. This handy feature allows you to easily check and manage those approval forms you saved as drafts, but haven't submitted yet. Moving on to the applications within Yeeflow, the application settings and service portal settings have now been merged into a single, cohesive application settings page. For application admins, accessing this unified settings page is as simple as clicking the gear icon, located at the top right corner of your application. What's more, the functionalities you're familiar with in the app settings have been neatly grouped under the application setup menu. Meanwhile, all your service portal settings functions have found a new home under the service portal menu group. But that's not all. We've brought an exciting addition to your application settings. Introducing the Workflow Settings group. By integrating workflow settings directly at the application level, we've made managing your workflows more intuitive and accessible. Application admins can now oversee workflow definitions, published workflows, instances, and active tasks right within their current application. Next in our lineup of updates, we're excited to unveil new features within the appearance settings. Let's start with the header settings. Here you can now adjust the height of your application's header to fit your design needs perfectly. With the new icon visibility setting, you have the power to show or hide the application icon from the top right of the header. And for those of you keen on typography, the typography setting allows you to change the font style of the application name. Moving on to global colors and global font settings, we've expanded your customization options. Beyond the default 6 styles, you can now add custom colors and fonts by clicking the Add Color and Add Style buttons at the bottom. But there's a creative twist. You can add the colors or fonts you selected in the designer as global colors or fonts and reuse them throughout your application. From the designer, simply select a control. Then navigate to the color setting in the Style Settings panel. Click the global icon to open the global colors list. To make a color global, hit the plus button. Name your color and save. It's that easy. And for fonts, the process is just as straightforward. Find a typography setting. Click the global icon to open the list of global fonts, and then use the plus button to save your current font as a global font. Another significant update we're excited to introduce is the Application Users page, a new addition to the application settings that revolutionizes how you manage access permissions. This newly designed page is where you can see a comprehensive list of all the users in your application, organized by their permission types. It's where control meets clarity, ensuring you always know who has access and what they can do. Changing a user's permission is as straightforward as it gets. Just click the drop-down in the role column next to the user's name and select the new permission you wish to assign. It's that easy to maintain the right level of access. Need to remove someone from the application? Simply click the Remove button at the end of the user's row. To add new users, click the New Users button located at the top right corner of the page, and you'll be greeted with a pop-up window. From here, you can add individual users, user groups, or entire departments, granting them the appropriate permissions right from the start. The next update is Save Variables Action Enhancement, where you now have the capability to set variables not just for the current approval form, but also for other approval forms. Drag and drop the Set Variable action to the canvas, click Gear icon. To open the pop-up window, choose from Current Approval Form or Other Approval Forms. Selecting Other Approval Forms activates an additional step, prompting the need to specify the target form using the form ID. After that, click Settings. To open the pop-up window, select the variable from the drop-down list and click the Add. To add it to the row, click the icon from the right to open the expression editor. Here you can set the value as either static or dynamic, offering unparalleled flexibility and precision in how you manage variables across forms. Followed by our new action, Start Workflow, which enables the launch of all published workflow within applications where you have admin permissions. In the Workflow Designer, simply drag and drop the Start Workflow action onto the canvas. Then select the desired application. An approval form. After that, set the variable that another approval form needs to use. Run as User allows you to select the user identity under which this workflow will be executed. And Fallback User lets you select a fallback user to run this workflow if the selected user is unavailable. This enhancement is about providing flexibility and control over how workflows are initiated, ensuring they align with your operational needs. Our final update is Print Page Support Collection, which allows you to have more flexibility to customize your print page layout. This could help you structure your print page better and match your desired presentation and functionality, offering an enhanced user experience and more control over your documentation process. And there you have it, our March product update, packed with features designed to optimize your Yeeflow experience. We're here to help you work smarter, not harder. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for choosing Yeeflow.